guys, it's Lauren again. It is hot. I have no face wash and no makeup remover, so I'm not putting on makeup. I have plenty of makeup, but I have no way to get it off of me. And I have no way to wash my face if I use olive oil, which I have oily skin, so that would be really bad. But hashtag AYearAThon Day 1 is coming to a close, and I managed to get through. Okay, that's really bad and probably not the right notes. But it's Star Wars Revenge of the Sith by Matthew Stover. I started this years ago. I was up to page 202. I read 202 in its entirety to 418 is the total number. No, 419. So that's 217 pages I got through today. Wow. And they were hard. This was so sad and amazing and so well done, and it was great, and it was depressing. Flippin' everything. Oh my gosh, this thing is so sad. Oh, I can't even express how sad it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They cut out the worst scene. In the movie, the scene where Anakin kills the younglings, they don't have that. They don't show what happens at the temple, except for when Bail Organa's standing right outside of it. They showed that. And, well, Matthew Stover wrote that, but he did not cover that scene, which was great, because I'm LDS. At my church, we don't have, like, paid clergy. The people do it. And for the last 2 hours of church, there's 3 hours of LDS church. And at the last 2 hours, the children are in primary. The children aged 3 to 11. I teach the 4 to 5-year-olds. And one of the kids I teach is, like, identical to the kid who is like, Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? There's too many of them. And I was like, don't kill Saku. But I still teared up. I teared up when Obi-Wan thinks that he's all alone. He tried to ignore, spoiler, but, well, not really. He tried to ignore the small, still voice inside his head that whispered he might just be the only one out here. He might just be the only one, period. I teared up. And I just moved the shelf behind me. I teared up. That was sad. This whole thing, I stopped when I was like, the depressage is going to just go down and get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Well, the depressors are going to do this. The emotions are going to do that. And it's, oh my goodness, just so sad. And so I only had the saddest parts of the whole thing left. And it's just dark and twisted. I mentioned before that I thought that Anakin was schizophrenic. I still stand by. He does not have a second personality. However, he does, he has the dragon, which talks to him, and he sees in his mind as a living being around his heart that whispers to him and stuff. And yeah, yeah, I don't think Anakin's fully sane. I think that he's schizophrenic. If you read, again, if you manage to read, The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader by Ryder Windham, they talk about that a lot. They make it seem like Vader's a second personality, and in this, I'm not certain he is, but I think it's getting there, because there's a lot of things that Anakin does in this, and in this, that are what you do if you're schizophrenic. I know I studied, because I took psychology in high school. I know, it was only a semester, but still, I remember a lot about that. I give this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I think that if you're a Star Wars fan, you have got to read this. You have got to read this. Oh my goodness. It is so good. The last page, this is a total spoiler, so I am going to put a spoiler alert down here. You can unmute it or when it's gone, or you can just skip ahead to when it's gone, but the last page is just, it's beautiful. There are 3 parts, and all 3 parts it has a little thing that talks about the dark. And in part 2, it talks about how the dark always wins. It's always there, no matter what you do, it's always there, so it will always win. The dark is generous and is patient, and it always wins. But in the heart of its strength lies weakness. One lone candle is enough to hold it back. Love is more than a candle. Love can ignite the stars. Oh, I think my camera's going to die, so I'm going to wrap this up. Amazing, amazing, must read. I totally hit my goal for today. I will continue on with Star Wars by George Lucas, A New Hope novelization. From the adventures of Luke Skywalker. I look forward to this. I think my camera is like going to die or something because it keeps beeping at me like it just turned off, but it didn't. So yeah, I'm going to read this. You will see my update later. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to see more of #AYearAthon. Can't wait to finish the rest of this series, and I have some other things that I might read also. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye!